Hello guys, welcome back to another video of me, Super7, and today my friends, we are back with some more Terraria news. Inside of this video, we are going to be looking at all of the information and all the spoilers we have received for Terraria 1.4.5. Let's start with April 2023. First new feature to be teased is the Shimmer water gun. This gun can be used to transform NPCs into their Shimmer variants. It's good to note that this will not work on other items, you will only be able to use this on NPCs. This means you will still need Shimmer liquid in order to uncraft items, to swap items, and also to craft items. I think it's going to be awesome to see the Shimmer gun in action, especially to see those alternative art styles. They really do deserve to be seen. It's also nice to not have to drown your house in order to do it, and it's also good you no longer have to drown your NPCs either. Also in 1.4.5 we are going to see a new revamped art style for all the boss trophies that are currently in the game. I personally don't know how I feel about this because I've seen the legacy textures for the trophies for such a long time that they've become nostalgic. I really hope that maybe with the Shimmer water gun they could add a functionality where you could actually shoot the trophies and maybe, just maybe, it would transform them to their previous art style so that you could have the best of both worlds and maybe have a bit more customization in that field. It does seem like 1.4.5 is focused on art, and I don't have a problem with the new art style. I think it's cool. I just think it would be nice to be able to have that functionality for nostalgia. Alongside this revamp, we're also going to be getting revamped banners, which means some of the banners in the game are going to be polished up. It's time to look at some of the information for May. It's also been teased that 3 new languages are going to be coming to Terraria, one of those being Korean, with 2 more languages yet to be announced. This is really good for those of you who want to enjoy Terraria but haven't been able to. Also in the spoiler, it was teased that there would be a new whip coming to the game. This one to me looks a bit like a Stardust whip, so maybe we're going to be getting something post pillars. This is my assumption based on the direction of the art style. This would make sense since the Stardust pillar is for summoners. Let me know down in the comments down below what you think. It was also revealed that Terraria would finally be getting a different kind of game, a sequel, wow, sort of, but in the form of a board game. This board game is still being developed by Paper Fort. The game hopes to adapt the game's biome exploration, the character progression, base building, and epic combat systems. The question is, will you be buying Terraria's board game when it releases? Some information for June. A community requested feature is coming to Terraria. Now when creating a character, you will no longer be asked if you are male or female. Instead, you will be able to choose your pitch and your body shape. This does mean that the gender potion will no longer be an item in Terraria, or at least it doesn't make sense for it to exist. This new feature that's been teased is the ability to be able to mash up world seeds. So for example, if you've had the worlds where you've had rainbow houses, beaches changed, and the boulders and the crazy things that go on underground, they are now giving you the ability to morph these into your own crazy creations. It's also been teased that different combinations might also have special hidden effects. It was also teased that 2 new whips will be coming to the game. These whips are the Vasculash and the Soul Scourge. Dr. Studio showed us some gameplay of these over on mobile, which means that we are going to be getting all these changes over on mobile. That is everything from the Shimmer gun all the way to now. I am truly excited to see these in action. Also, for those of you that attended the UK's Game Expo, you may have seen that they had Terraria as a board game, so you may have tested it out. If you did, hopefully you enjoyed. They showed a 3D render of one of the boss pieces for the new board game, and I think it looks awesome. I can't wait until this is printed, and then we can see it when it's been all painted up and stuff. Let me know down in the comments down below how you feel about this 3D render. Information for July. We got some more information on world seed combinations. There is 128 different possible combinations. Different combinations have different effects, some big and some small. The current effects that you can see in this spoiler are actually burning the player for standing outside during day. This is because the player is officially a vampire, and whenever they go outside during the day, the game will take fire damage. This will change how you play Terraria because instead you'll have to be strategic on when you go outside. It's small little things like this that have made Terraria a really awesome game. Over on mobile, Dr. Studios are having some fun. They've just announced the new Velociraptor transformation. This will allow you to play as a freaking dinosaur. How cool. If this is a feature, it's gonna definitely be evil. But over on Twitter, Red announced, how about a boulder that reforges all your items to broken when it kills you? I don't know how I would feel about that, especially if you just spent all your gold on trying to get ruthless or demonic or even legendary. Over on Twitter, Senex and Red went to war over what they wanted to see in Terraria. Senex finally got what she wanted. We're going to be be getting an axe fairy pet and also an axe ring that is capable of chopping wood when thrown. It's always awesome when the banter starts between the Terraria developers, because the people who benefit from this is always the fans of the game, because it always ends up meaning that something really cool is coming. And this is one of those things that is simple but yet effective and really awesome, and something that people want to see. Another feature that has been introduced by Senex is a puffer fish. Finally, the puffer will be found in an ocean biome. Pretty mad to think how crazy people have gone over a puffer fish, but it does make sense. I truly believe that Terraria could definitely do a lot more with their ocean biome, and I think this is a step in the right direction. We now know what to expect from the Dead Cells crossover. It appears that we're going to be able to put our items into jars similar to the jars that are in Dead Cells, so it looks like we're going to have some sort of aesthetical art thing where we can put items in. They were joking around about making a Terraria Dead Cells subreddit, because it does look like that section of the Dead Cells trailer where the character's running through and then they've got all these bottles above their head. There's this one where they've recreated that, where it's a room again with bottles above it with Terraria items inside. I really can't wait for the Dead Cells crossover to see if there's going to be a new boss or any of the items that it's going to bring. It's going to be really awesome. Anyways guys, that practically catches me up from all the way back in February all the way up till July. Again, sorry that I didn't get around to making this any sooner. There is a video on my YouTube channel if you guys would like to go and watch that. That will explain to you why I fell behind with the Terraria news. But from this point forward, I'm going to try my hardest to make sure that I have all of the latest and greatest news here on the channel. So make sure that you press subscribe, make sure you've turned on all post notifications, and I shall see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to smash that like button, and I shall see you guys next time. Good.